When my roommate comes into the room looking for his car keys, I don't say it yet. And when he gets me off the couch to check underneath the couch cushions, I don't say it yet. No. And then when he says out loud, I wonder where my car keys are, I still don't say it. But then he asks me, do you know where my car keys are? I look at him in his face and I say, have you checked your bundles? Get up, butthole. I have not seen your keys, but since you're asking me, you better check out that bundle. Of course I'm not serious, I don't think it's up inside your big brown business. But a funnier thing to say to someone who's lost their shit and is stressed out visibly, when I see the best man starting to sweat, I don't say it yet. When I see that little ring bearer cunt getting yelled at by his mum, oh, I still don't say it. When I see the groom asking the vicar if they can wait just another 15 minutes, I do not say it. And when the father of the bride starts organising an ad hoc emu bob of the courtyard area, I want to, but I do not say it. It's the 11th hour with 300 congregants under God's roof. The vicar approaches the mic and suddenly all of the chatter goes mute. He says that they've misplaced the rings. Could anyone possibly know where they are? I know it's my time and all heads turn as I stand and say, Vicar, have you checked your butthole? I have not seen your ring, but have you checked your ring? My ring, I mean butthole. Love is patient, love is kind, but if you ask me where you can find literally anything you've lost before, I'm gonna suggest that it's up your butthole. Where's my phone? Is it up your butthole? I lost my loan. Have you checked up your butthole? I'm losing my patience. Check your anus. Where is your class? Think you stuck up your ass. I just lost my grandma. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you capable of not saying she's up my asshole? Of course. My condolences. I'm not looking for a silly joke right now. Yeah. What are you looking for? Honestly, just like a shoulder to cry. Have you checked your butthole? Maybe you'll find your dead grandma up there too. I fucking got you, butthole. My family hate me. This might be the reason that I've got no close friends. Fucking worth it, baby.
BBD and ecstasy, conceited with no self-esteem. She's a teenage dream if you hate yourself. Bright-dyed hair and obnoxious clothes, thinks communism is the way to go. She's a whore, a dime a dozen Jezebel. Low-right mind and SSR eyes, 1,000 yards there for all those guys that you fucked and sucked before you came along. Retarded views on politics, likes to listen to shitty music. She drinks and smokes and toasts out of a dirty bong. She saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered by a movie made in Hollywood. It's sad to think she's someone's daughter, like a lamb to the slaughter. But honestly, I'd still hit if I could. BPD and ecstasy, 30 years old but acts like she's 16. Likes to go to shows cause she's so fucking cool. Bright-eyed hair but dead inside, Plan B lifetime supply. She's a whore, gave head since middle school. Only padded files in denial, thinks she's anything worthwhile. Her burnout lifestyle will drive you wild. She's an alcoholic loser bitch that likes to listen to shitty music. She drinks and smokes and cokes and chokes on dick. She saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered by a movie made in Hollywood. It's sad to think she's someone's daughter, like a lamb to the slaughter. But honestly, I'd still hit if I could. She saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered by a movie made in Hollywood. It's sad to think she's someone's daughter, like a lamb to the slaughter. But honestly, I'd still hit if I could. She saw Ramona Flowers and felt so empowered by a movie made in Peterwood. It's sad to think she's someone's daughter, like a lamb to the slaughter. But honestly, I'd still hit if I could.
I'm a businessman with a business plan. I'm gonna make you money in business land. I'm a cool guy talking about GameStop. I'm definitely not a cop. Why'd you say you're not a cop? Because I'm not. I think that you're a cop. I also think that you're a cop. Listen, boys, you better both stop or I'll have you arrested. I'm not a cop. I'm a businessman with a business tan. I spend my days in a big black unmarked van. If you wanna talk turkey, I'm here to talk shop. I'm definitely not a cop. You're a motherfucking cop. I can tell from the way that you stand. And you said that you worked in an unmarked van. Well, listen, boys, I'm not a cop. I'm a businessman in a coffee shop with a loaded pistol and a bulletproof vest. I saw my wife get killed by the drug cartel. I'm not a cop.
Businessman, why does he have a gun?
Calling Officer Jackson, has your cover been blown?
Is that your police radar? That was my business phone, and the cover they're referring to is When I Sung Money by Pink Floyd. Yeah, that's a business song. Saying business before another word doesn't make the whole thing business related. And if I may critique the whole police system, then oh look, there's a sniper pointed at my forehead. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. See this little red dot? Yeah, that's for a sniper shot. There's no snipers here, and there's no police plot.
Sniper's ready.
Do it now, take the shot. I'm a businessman speaking with two friends, and one of them has a single chicken pox on their head. I don't know the guy who's dressed in camouflage with an M21 pointed at your friend's head. You shouldn't have said that. I think you've really upset him.
What do you mean you don't know me? I was the best man at your wedding.
I'm a businessman. I'm not friends with snipers.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Ah, you shot me in the leg. You shot him in the leg. Shot me in my left leg.
Shot him in his left leg. He's a businessman who's definitely not a cop, but now he's been shot in his left leg.
How about now?
No, I still don't know you.
Say my name.
I don't know your name. Why don't you say his name? He's gonna shoot you again. I told you I don't know his name. Oh, he shot my other leg.
He shot his other leg.
He shot me in my right leg.
Shot him in the right leg. He's a businessman getting shot in his legs by his ex-best man. He's not a cop.
Say my name.
No, you've got a dumb name. Oh, fine. Dwink Bexon. What? That's his name, Dwink Bexon. Oh, that's fine. Okay. A name, I suppose. That's a pretty dumb name. Dwink Bexon just shot me in the tits. Dwink, stop shooting my business associates.
I'm a bad cop, and if you couldn't tell, I also killed your wife in that drug cartel.
Call for backup or we're all gonna die. Just admit that you're police and save our lives. Boys, I'd do anything to make the shooting stop, but I've told you before, I'm not a cop.
It's Sunday night and you're at home all alone. Last night was great, it was our very first date, so now it's time to pull out my phone. I'm gonna send you something real quick, it ain't gonna be a dick pic, no, no. Romance needs clarity, but baby, that don't work for me. I'm sending I send the first text in a cute way, and then I don't reply for 7 fucking days, yeah. You text me one night am I free, and I reply yes, full stop. I send you a little smiley face, so you send me back a little smiley face. And then I say hey, and so you write back hey, and I say hey what? And you said hey first, and I say
Okay. Croissant emoji. Fuck you. One second I say you're very pretty, and then I show up at your house and I kick you down, yeah. I pay for the dog's veterinary bills, but then I punch your dad in the dick, ha 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 ha. Now we're going to a hospital, just me, you and your dad in the back of an ambulance. And even with your dad's broken dick, the air is thick with
sexual tension.
I'm real sorry for punching your dad in the dick, I won't do it again. You make me shake his hands and promise, but as I do I ball up my other fist and I punch your dad in the dick again, punch your dad in his broken dick again. You think I'm sexy, I'm being mysterious, sending you these mixed messages. You say, stop punching my dad's dick. I say, okay, but then I wink. So you grab both of my hands quick, stopping my third attempt to punch your dad's dick. Oh baby, you've played this game before. Too bad, I played a little bit more. You got both my hands, so I used my head. I headbutt your dad's pants in the back of an ambulance. And between the headbutts, our eyes lock as we're holding hands, and we can't help but kiss over your dad's not once, twice, thrice broken dick. I say I love you in a cute way, and then I punch your dad's dick every day. Tell your dad that I'm sorry, but then punch him in his dick again.
By the way, real quick, Far is banned from everything.
I'm not surprised.
Everything,
but what particularly
everything
happened?
ever. Her fucking slabs kept going off during my show, and it's only her slabs where it just repeats and repeats.
Far was testing her donations.
No, dude. When
then-
was she testing them?
When you were streaming?
It was
I
hidden
didn't-
on a scene in the far back. Like I had to turn my shit to studio mode and find the scene. So I don't know what happened, but she's banned. Far is banned from everything.
Everything.
I had to remove every trace.
But Far's banned from everything.
Hi everyone. Hi. Did all the Australians vote? Did you all vote so you don't have to get that $20 fine? Did you vote like a racist? I say in a joking way. So Australia had a referendum. It was a very odd referendum, putting it mildly. They wanted to change the constitution to allow a Aboriginal voice in Parliament. That's it. There's no more explanation other than literally that. So it's a yes/no question, right? Do you guys want to see the results? Do you guys want to see why I find this so fucking hilarious at so many levels? I promise we'll get into the game, but I don't even like going political. This is not really political. What, like, it is, but it's not really why I find it so funny. Let's see, switch to. So, this is the ABC, Australian Broadcasting Corporation, if you're not familiar. This is the results. This is the results. So, yo, that's that's interesting, isn't it? But if you look down here, so if you were looking at this earlier, which I don't know why anyone else but me would be doing that, or maybe people really obsessed with this. I'm not. I was just curious, right? Because the thing that you always see with elections in Australia, right? And I briefly did discuss this yesterday, but I was a bit drunk, so it probably didn't. I don't know how clear it really came across, but while you could tell what the election results are going to be before Western Australia has even finished voting. So for a lot of this, I'm seeing it all pop up as like, no, or like they're still counting. And then Western Australia is just 0% and it's grey. Solely because we haven't finished. Like if we actually scroll down, there's something really funny about that. Where are you? Where are you? God damn, people have been really, No, I'm not finding it, and I don't really want to click, load more. So, basically, there was stories coming up of, like, yeah, people are finding out the results of the referendum and they're still standing in line to vote. Western Australia, everyone. It's like, that has to be such a surreal experience. You're standing in line to vote, and you are finding out the results before you've even done your duty, so you do not get that $20 fine. I'm not kidding. You actually, yeah, $20 fine, everyone, if you don't vote. Then that's for everything, by the way. If you are registered to vote, you will get a $20 fine if you do not vote. You're better off just going... Oh, there we go. Like, if you really don't want to vote, right? And it's like a statement, like, you know, none of the candidates are good options or anything like that. You're better off just going there and drawing a dick on the ballot paper than, you know, $20 fine, really. Just saying. Not that I've ever done that. But there was one year I counted ballots and it happened a few times. Not as many times as I really would have liked to see, but it happened. Along with someone trying to vote for the Prime Minister of New Zealand? Jacinta whatever? And a shocking amount of people voting for the anti-vax party. That was weird. Thank you, Serpent21, for the $5. Wow, I still remember hearing about Aborigines wanting the right to vote in the Bond novel, You Only Live Twice. That was written in the very early 60s. I think long ago I paid a donation to make you read that part of the book. Maybe. I don't remember. But, here's the thing about this though, right? Everyone has the right to fucking vote in this country. It's not as if, like, they're still being denied those rights. This is just, like, an extra thing on top of that. And, like, no, it's not really super clear what it would really do. And that's a huge problem. A huge problem that even extends to how the Yes campaign even, how they even went about it. Because they didn't actually, I heard a lot of, like, the same ads over and over for this, right? And I didn't hear a single one for no, by the way. Fun fact. It was all for yes. But all the no ones, it was literally them listing off problems that they have in their own community. Like, you know, one of them that is very distinct to me, it was this kid that was like, and fucking Christ, it had like the, oh god, what are they? The sticks that like you hit together. It's like, tick, 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 right? I'm forgetting the name of it, but it had that in the background, like the most stereotypical shit you could think of, like music wise. And the kid was like listing, like, did you know I might not live as long as the average other kind of white Australian. I might have a higher chance of doing the no drugs. I might have a higher chance of going to prison. Like, all that shit, right? And it's like, okay, so what does voting yes get rid of that? Does it fix that? Like, there was no actual thing about no actual thing about what they were actually going to do. It was just listing off problems they have going on in their communities. And that is probably a huge fucking reason why, well, this happened. You know, like, because it's not really clear what they were going for. Just that, if you don't vote this way, I'm not going to be happy. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, like, I don't get it. And honestly, by the end of it, yesterday in the car home, I heard that little, I heard it, that ad again with the kid, right? And I just like said to my dad, like, I really want to stab whoever created this ad, because it's so, like, I get it, there's issues, but, like, this is not going to solve those issues. This is not going to solve those issues you have. Like, I'm sorry, but this fucking, it was just fucking just infuriatingly annoying, because it was just, it didn't explain shit. It was just, I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry. I hope you got paid well for this. I just really hope I never meet you in person, ever. But, yeah. I did that the first time I voted. Yeah, I've never actually drawn a dick on the ballot. I've been tempted before. I've been very tempted. Like in the, I think I voted in 2 elections. And in both elections, oh my god, the length of the fucking ballots is insane. This was refreshing. This one was refreshing, and just the fact that it was a yes/no vote. It was not as long as a fucking receipt in oh god, wherever the fuck, the place in America that has like the you know, the infamously long receipts. You know, it wasn't like that. It was just yes and no, and then we got the fuck out of there. It was great. But I have been tempted before. I never have. I've just taken one of like the voting guides and then just made my own little adjustments to it, because I don't. We're fucked either way, right? Because the way the elections work, it's like it's the little guys aren't really getting in. They're giving all their votes to the big guys. Just saying. I wouldn't say we have the right to vote. We have the obligation to vote. No, yeah, exactly. It's not the right. It's the obligation, because you are going to you are gonna get fined, buddy. You better fucking vote, or that $20 is going to the government. So far, I've seen at least 2 of the empathetic people wish death on Jacinta Price. Jacinta Price, who is that? Is that who the Prime Minister of New Zealand is? I mean, Jacinta sounds right. I'm probably completely fucking wrong. They have a higher chance of choosing to do something. Yeah, they certainly do. Did you see the New Zealand election results? CVS, yes, I think it is a CVS receipt, yeah. Oh my god, like, fucking Australian voting, man, it is fucking, I highly recommend, if you're an Australian, right, at least for one election, do the electoral thing, right? Be one of the fucking people counting the ballots at least once. It is hilarious seeing the results. Like, you're not supposed to comment, right? You're supposed to be very impartial when you're doing it, but oh my god, the thoughts that were racing in my mind the one time I was there doing that. It was fucking wild. Like, you had the dick on the ballots, like, some of them, like, not as many as I was thinking there would be, but yeah, they were there. You had people voting for the no-vax party, which was fucking wild. You had people trying to vote for, like, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. It was just all, like, those are the ones that stood out to me, to be quite honest. Those are the ones I caught. It was fucking, like, wow, if that's my area, right, I would love to see the results of, like, other places, you know. Oh, the Aboriginal no support. Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, she got, like, whole, like, that's the thing I find so fucking wild. Like, another thing I find so fucking wild about this whole thing, right? Is the fact of, like, the yes side is acting as if they were also united. Like, yeah, this is what the Aboriginals want, and the Torres Strait Islander, and I find it endlessly hilarious that they get lumped in together despite the fact that they are 2 very different groups of people, technically speaking. And then you had all these people on the no side of it that were Aboriginal and getting death threats. Like, it's not very united, you know? And I know very rarely, things like this, you gotta be very united on it. I know that, but, like, this in particular is just, like, the whole thing is embarrassing. This is all embarrassing as shit. Like, because here's the cherry, one of the cherries on top of this, right? There's several cherries. This is a fucking, you know, I shouldn't even say the cherry on top. This thing is a fucking Black Forest cake. It is filled with fucking delicious cherries. So one of those delicious Black Forest cherries in this cake is the fact that the Prime Minister came out and he said, oh, okay. Did it pick it back up? Why is it like that? Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. I might have had it up on my phone to also see what the fuck. I guess the government really doesn't like me talking about this. They don't want me to reveal how dumb this whole thing was. I mean, it's not really anything to reveal. It's kind of, yeah, generally pretty fucking obvious if you're paying attention. But, yeah, they, I guess that's also a side to maybe move the fuck on pretty quickly. It's just, I find this also fascinating. Not in a political way, just in a way of, like... In the way of, like, this was such a waste of time and money. Genuinely. Like, because they already knew. They wanted the yes result. The Labour Party, which is in charge right now, they wanted the yes result. But they obviously didn't get it, and they knew they weren't going to get it. And these yes campaign things, which again are the only actual campaigns I heard at all, or saw for that matter, during this whole thing. And the only time I ever heard of the other side was like through news broadcasts where it's saying like, oh yeah, and more death threats, haha. They were like kind of supported by the government. You know, the yes ones at least. Like, it's so fucking obvious they wanted, and that was the best they could do. That was legit the best they could do. Having a child, and then like another one where it's a woman describing problems that they're having. And how, yeah, voting yes, that'll fix everything. It's like the magical solution band-aid. And then this happens. Then this happens. And by the way, congratulations to Queensland. You have become the more racist, hold on. You have become the more racist state between the two of us. 1 minute, where is it? Where's my meme? Where's my meme? I made this. I made this for you. There we go. We are comrades in arms. Queensland and Western Australia, we are comrades in arms. We have the reputation for being the most racist state. But good job, Queensland. You won this round. Oh damn! I thought we nearly, and just because some people like to post weird shit on here, I'm just gonna, you know, do that. I genuinely thought when it started appearing. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Can I? Oh man. Oh man. I genuinely started appearing. Yes, okay, we're back. Okay, I just had to make sure. Okay. Alright, yeah, good night, Cynic. Just in case this happens again, I might, you know what I might do? Flat, we'll put that up. I may, I think I might need to restart my computer. Just to see if that's gonna fix it. So, I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, like, give me maybe 5 minutes. Alright, good? Are we in agreement? Are we in agreement? Cool. Cool, sweet. Sweet. Yeah, 1 moment, guys.